It's Thursday, March 30th, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From Bloomberg, GOP demands speedy energy permits as price to boost debt limit. The Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has reportedly raised the possibility of getting energy permitting eased in exchange for Republicans supporting raising the U.S. debt ceiling. The debt ceiling needs to be raised if the U.S. government is going to avoid a default, so one way or another, that is likely to happen. But this approach would allow Republicans to claim they got something in the trade-off, while also potentially serving as a subtle benefit for the Biden administration. Because while energy permitting is complicated and controversial, and if you support it for green energy, you also latently support it for fossil fuels, without some kind of permitting reform, it's likely a pivot at the scale and speed necessary for the government to achieve its renewable energy commitments will be impossible. This kind of deal, though, could allow the Biden administration to get necessary reforms done, up the debt ceiling, and make it look like the fossil fuel-related downsides are the Republicans' fault, which could mend some fences with further left Democrats who are against permitting on those grounds. This would also allow Republicans to claim a victory, which means it could turn out to be a win-win situation if done right. From Reuters, Germany unveils immigration reform plan to tackle labor shortages. The German government has unveiled a collection of draft immigration reform proposals that would help shore up the country's flagging labor pool. Like most wealthy countries, Germany has seen a record-high number of job vacancies in recent years, and the country's hardcore immigration laws make it tricky for skilled migrants to move there from other countries and seek employment. This collection of reforms are meant to help address this issue, removing hurdles to allow something like 60,000 more people from outside the EU into the country to work each year, a dramatic shift away from policies meant to exclude foreign workers that have been popular in Germany and other wealthier countries for many years. And from the Wall Street Journal, Alibaba to split into 6 groups and explore IPOs. Shortly after reports that former Alibaba Group chairman Jack Ma was seen in China for the first time in about a year, the current leadership of Alibaba Group announced plans to break apart into 6 different companies, each of them independent and possibly seeking their own initial public offerings. Ma was formerly one of the most celebrated and powerful, not to mention wealthy, people in China, but he was cut down to size during a period of big tech regulatory crackdowns instigated by the Chinese government over the past couple of years. That assault on these huge companies left a lot of business leaders out in the cold, and this restructuring of one of China's former homegrown tech world crown jewels suggests a renewed focus on investing in large, powerful tech companies to compete with international players, but with a new structure that keeps business leaders from becoming too powerful and influential in their home country. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.